Hello and welcome to Crafternoon. I am Miss Mary and I'm here at home and I'm going to show you a really fun craft using just two supplies. You will need a glue stick and construction paper. I am creating you may be wondering, what are those? Well, they're actually going to be grapes. In fact, I'm making a bunch of grapes with purple construction paper, and it's going to be on a green background, and this will be the stem. So you'll actually need scissors to cut. So apart from scissors, I guess that's the third one. You'll just need glue stick and paper. And you can choose different fruits. I decided to go with a bunch of grapes. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut strips, maybe 3 to 4 inches long, and about maybe a half an inch to an inch in width, and you're just going to take your glue and you're just going to glue one end really well, and then going to fold it over, make a loop, and glue it just like that. Okay, and that's going to be part of the stem. You can see that I've started making the grapes. I haven't glued them down yet, and I haven't finished. I think what I'd like to do is to finish up with my stem, and I have an extra piece of paper so that I don't have glue on the counter or my work surface, and I'm just going to fold it like this, and there we go. Okay, so I am going to now, once I have my stem, I'm going to glue it to the top of my piece of paper, and just like when I'm gluing the strips to themselves, I'm going to want to use a lot of glue. And I'm just going to press. Sometimes you may need to press for a little bit. Make sure it stays and doesn't roll off. It's hard to tell if I have enough on this one. I'll make sure I have more on this one. Okay, lots of that glue. Try to press pretty firmly. Whoops, not too firmly. And I'll put it right next to the other one. Okay, now I have my stem, and now I'm ready to glue my circled strips. And whoops, I'm going to use a lot of glue, and I'm just going to place them in a pattern to form a bunch. So each one needs to be glued down really well. And I'm just going to complete the design, kind of like, I guess, like an oval would be the shape of my bunch of grapes. And I just make sure they're nice and round, right next to one another. Is this one rolling? Okay. And I'll use a little more glue. Okay, I'm trying to see how wide I want to make my bunch. That looks pretty wide on that side. I'll add more to the other side. Whoops. And that's it like that. Once again, press down really hard. So whoops, it has a chance to stick. This one seems to have come unstuck. It gives me a chance to add more glue. Okay, and I'm going to continue with the other. Just like that. Make it nice and circular. Okay, and I'm going to continue adding a few more. And just like that. And I'm trying to make it a little symmetrical. And this grape is quite large. Giant grape. It's a bit fun. And I've got a few more I want to add. And when I'm gluing, you might have noticed, I like to glue where the seam is, so that covers it up when I place it on the other piece of paper. And is this one a bit stuck? Okay. All right, now I'm going to take a look. See how I like that? I think I'm going to add a few more grapes over here. So I'm going to take my strips and remember, put glue at one end and then fold it on itself. Press really firmly. And then I want to glue this to our piece of paper. So I'm going to put glue on the side and I'm going to add it right kind of in the middle. Just like that. And I'll take another piece, another strip. Same thing, glue the end. And just like that, fold it around. Put a little bit on the bottom. And that one went sideways. I think I'll continue sideways. Let's see, where's my glue? Okay, right on the bottom. And I'll make it a little more, maybe I'll add another one here on this side, kind of even it out. Just like that. Okay, that looks great. All right. And now give it a wiggle. Yep, those two look like they need a little more glue. Okay, I'll slide it in. Just like that. And this one too. Okay, I think I've got lots that time. And now I'm just going to add a few more at the bottom. Just like that. Oops. Need to add some glue over here. And I'll put one right there. And I'll have one last one at the very, very tip. And I'll glue this very last one. Try to give it a lot of glue so that it stays put. There we go. All right. And you know, I don't really like that direction, so I'm going to change that. Yep, I think I'll turn it. I think I'll need, oh, nope, I don't need any more glue. That's fine. This one does need more glue though. And that's a lot, that's great. That should stick, hopefully very nicely. And let's see, I've got that. This last one is just gonna switch. I think I'm gonna take it off. Actually, well, let's see, I might have a little bit of room there. Okay, right next to this one. All right. And I'm gonna hold up our bunches of grapes. And that was today's Crafternoon. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.